Oops. Hey, what's up, teacher?
Mr. Bolaños, hi.
What's up, teacher? How's it going?
How are you? What's new?
Not much, teacher.
How's
Just,
work? Busy?
yes, busy, but I think I am more tranquilo. Sorry,
Calm,
calm,
settled.
settle. Oh,
I'm
calm,
taking it easy.
taking it easy. Yeah, I am más relaxed. The moment. This is to how you take the things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to understand that some things are not in your control and you just have to relax.
Yes. Just the problem is my commitment.
You're overcommitted.
Yeah.
You have a strong sense of commitment. Okay. It happens. It happens when you're passionate about what you do, when you feel responsible, when you are a good worker, when you're a good person. Yeah.
Yes, that's right, teacher.
I remember one day I used to work for a restaurant in Boston. And for me, working at a restaurant of that standing, of that quality, of that type of restaurant was a very good restaurant. I felt, for me, it felt like a privilege.
If I like a privilege, sorry, teacher.
It felt like a privilege to me. It was a privilege to me. Do you understand privilege?
No.
Privilegio. Privilegio.
Que sentiste como privilegiado.
Para mí era un privilegio.
Ok.
Sí. Porque me tocó aprender. I had to learn. I had to learn many, many things before I could work as a server. Para poder trabajar en servicio o como mesero, me tocó aprender demasiadas cosas que no conocía en realidad. O sea, para mí todo era extraño, era diferente, era muy sofisticado a comparación de lo que yo conocía. So I had to learn, I had to teach myself. And so I appreciated that work very much. I loved my job because I had to study and I had to work hard to get there. But when I talked to other people, I remember one day I had a conversation with a guy and I asked him, are you going to continue working next year? And he said, I don't know, maybe. It's just a job, he said. Simplemente un trabajo. It's just a job. Pero yo no me sentía, no, la anotación o la forma en que él lo dijo y cómo lo dijo y lo que significaba para él, no era lo mismo que significaba para mí. Y eso fue el choque. Porque para mí se sentía más como una carrera, a career. Es lo mismo, yo soy un teacher, pero para mí es una carrera. Para otros es it's just a job. Entonces, como ese sentimiento.
I what happened today with the words? I compré you? No, te comprendo.
Más fácil, puedes decir, puedo utilizar el comodín. I got you.
I got you.
I got you.
I got you. I got
I
you.
got you.
I
I
get
got
it.
you.
I get it also.
Got you.
I get it. I got you.
Because you,
I agree with you. Many
sorry?
things. I agree with you.
I agree with you.
Yes. Teacher, I think you are a passionate person.
Maybe
Very passionate person. So you, for example, learn with passion. You to do the things with passion.
Yeah.
You research with passion. No,
I run
sorry.
with passion.
Yeah. So I think
Everything Fab does is with passion. It's normal, and also I have felt that the passion had he could be able to transmit us, because English for many of us is, for example, Edward, for example, Paul, or I can say that in the case of Edward is because Paul and Paul are teachers, right? So they have the confidence to increase her knowledge on the words and expression, so on. But Edward is for in case of Edward is for life, for fun and for the way that he has found English for his life. In my case, I could say that it's the same thing.
Juanca, I lost part of your message because I think I don't know, is your internet or my internet? I think we lost part of the conversation. Fabian, you
I think I got it. I think that he's saying that for Paula, Paola, the ones that are teachers is obviously a need, and it's something that they commit to because it's going to be good for their careers, what they do. But for Eddie is more like something that he does because he likes it. And I think that's exactly why I am passionate. And my good luck and what I call the privilege, in my case, for example, also in this case, is that I do what I like. I do what I like and I do what I believe in. That's why I don't teach for a school, because I don't believe in many of the things that happen in school. So that would be deleterious. Deleterious es como cuando le pone delete, la tecla, borra todo, deleterious. Eso me ocurría muchas veces en las clases donde yo conocí a Luis.
Yeah.
Que eventualmente yo trataba de que fuesen diferentes, pero tenía que cumplir con unos contenidos del libro y siempre es como que volvamos a lo mismo. Y por eso yo no encajo muchas veces en un programa de inglés, porque no creo. Y bueno, en lo que creo es porque me gusta, lo he investigado y como dice Luis, I am passionate about learning, and then I am passionate about showing people what I think works better.
Lo otro es que se juega mucho con uy, ¿qué pensarán? ¿Cierto? Me bajarán de salario si se dan cuenta que realmente no estoy en un C2, que no estoy en un B2, ¿cierto? Entonces se juega mucho con eso. Entonces, no sé, se entraban como más... yo acá puedo entrar y preguntar y no me da miedo, ¿sí o no? Entonces,
because you have confidence with us.
Yeah.
In this case.
ujú,
But
yeah.
I really appreciate you that you wish to improve every day. And for example, you participate in English, and that it doesn't matter that you don't remember the expression, and you say something like what you. So
That's right.
the idea is for me is love the affair, the fair, perder el temor
Mm,
to participate or to. It doesn't matter that people say what happened, why Luis Alberto say this thing, but no, it's normal because we are a family. We are 1 year, 1.5 year
Yeah. Together.
so it's
And so there's an expression right there in the chat. We have a rapport. The
We
T
have a
is the T is silent. Rapport. It's a French word. It means hemos creado ese vínculo de confianza. Eso se llama rapport. See? So we have built rapport. We have a rapport, and that is your trust in me, my trust in you, your trust in each other. Esa confianza, esa relación de confianza, en términos activos de comunicación se llama rapport. And so that's what we have here. And yes, because what we do, how we do it, and the consistency of meeting the people that we like, understanding their points of view, learning about their lives through the vignettes, etc.
Another thing, Bob, is your process,
You sound
your way to teach. And also, for example, excuse me, for example, 1.5 years, I when you try to explain me about the vignettes, about the you, first one, you mentioned your vignette or your message in your native language, and also we have I use the people for look at the best way that you express your message, and also sometimes I thought, but it's not normal. It's not normal because teachers likes the teacher likes that I can increase my vocabulary, and also in this way it's not contrary. It's one thing against the other thing, the conventional way to teach.
Juanca.
You're persistent, and you're persistent. In this case, I lost my connection.
Yes, Juanca, try. I'm going to say that. Try to go to more near to the Wi-Fi, because
estar conectado a los datos. Maybe you are on your data and maybe you need to switch to Wi-Fi or get closer to the router.
Because you sound like robot.
Traffic. It's the traffic in the neighbor.
The people is watching Netflix, maybe.
Oh my God! I think that it's another thing. Let me a second.
Okay.
Yes, teacher. What happened with the people? Maybe very busy. I don't want to use because I'm missing a lot of class. I understand is maybe frustrating, no?
Frustrating.
But there is more.
We have 10 vignettes. We have 10 vignettes, but definitely what's going to happen eventually is that we're going to start cutting more and more people out. Definitely. That's what's
Yes.
going to happen eventually.
How
See.
many people there is in class?
In the
all the
group,
people? The
I
group.
think we have 24.
20, 24.
Yes.
Okay. It's a lot.
Yeah. It's a good number of people. But as you can see, 10 people posted their vignettes. Let me take a look. 1 minute. Hang on a minute. We got 24 participants, including me, so 23.
Yeah. The previous grow, I remember we always were I don't know 15, 20 people.
It's dwindling.
It was a crazy. It was a crazy.
It's normal. It's normal that people get busy, change jobs, finish relationships. I don't know. Things happen in life. We don't know. You know, everybody is going through their own lives, and maybe sometimes this becomes secondary. It all depends on circumstances. You, for example, you are absent from some lessons because you physically don't have the time.
Really no, teacher. The stress, my body was tired, really tired. I was really tired.
You need to sleep, and you need to sleep. You're right.
Yes.
But we're going. One of the things that somebody has told me about the vignettes is time the viewing and the feedback. So que cada persona tenga máximo 5 minutos. Porque si nos quedamos ahí, súmalo. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, an hour, okay? But if we extend, then it becomes 2 hours, 3 hours, and you're right. I mean, if you know that you're gonna be here 1 hour, maybe you can do it. But you think about it when you know, like, oh, it's gonna probably be 2.5 hours. I never feel comfortable leaving. I'm super tired. I can't.
Yeah, that's right. You have improved a lot in this, teacher, because you respect the schedule, and there it don't happen again the STEM class 10 p.m. 10 half past 10 how do you say 30 past 10?
Yes. Or 10:30.
10:30, yeah.
And that's
so
important too. But let's begin then. Let's begin. I think that maybe Juanca is going to be reconnecting soon, but let's begin with your vignette in the meantime.
Let me tell you that I am not expert when it comes to traveling. In fact, I traveled just a few times, and these days I am very much staying put. Barely leaving the house. That being said, here we go. My dream trip will be to Colombia. Why? Well, because I haven't yet visited. I share the idea that we should explore our own land before spending a fortune abroad. My destination will be the coffee cultural landscapes named the Eje Cafetero in Spanish, to visit some place in this national park of Snow Cape Mountain. The plan would be to stay in Salento. So we will arrive as early as possible and wander through its beautiful and traditional streets. We will search for handicrafts, do the coffee tour, and of course, enjoy a great cup of the coffee, since it's famous in this region. Then, to be honest, we head back to the hotel to rest, take a shower, and get ready for the next day, maybe taking advantage of the hotel's amenities. For the following day, the plan is to go to the Coconut Valley, take a lot of pictures with the palms, and have lunch there. Breakfast, we all even considering taking one of the tours they offer. The idea is to enjoy every moment as a pleasant and family-oriented experience. In the end, we all probably return to the hotel exhausted, needing to recharge our energy by sleeping. The great thing about the Salento is that it's relatively close to other interesting destinations, like the Santa Isabel and Ruiz Snow Cap Mountain. The coffee bar is near to Panaca, Finlandia, Recuca, and Arrieros Park. In other words, you won't be able to see everything in just one trip. You'll have to come back and explore different parts each time. For this reason, I think it's an excellent destination, because the Eje Cafetero has different plans for all the people, and these plans can participate all the family, the children, the parents, the adults. So it's for the reason I like to start discover Colombia with these plans. This plan. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Comments? I want to hear your comments.
I need to watch the video another time, because I just joined late. So if you allow me, I watch the video and give a comment.
Sure, you can always come back here and just leave your comments. I enjoyed it very much, Luis. Very informative. I appreciate that you had to learn to pronounce and to understand and to have a purpose for them. All of those new phrases that you used. So many interesting, astute, and delicious expressions that are very common in the English language when you speak it with friends. Like I stay put. Love it. Stay put is I don't go anywhere, right? And now you know that. You know when you say it is because you understand it, and now you pronounce it. And that's amazing, because I want you to listen to yourself and remember and steal all those phrases that are going to make your English more and more rich or richer every time. I appreciate the effort. It sounded great. Pronunciation was impeccable. And I learned so much. I learned so much because now I want to do this with my family. I had never considered this, but now that you tell me, maybe you want to go to Salento and it's close to everything, and you can go here and come there. You can go to the snow-capped mountains, and you can go to the to the Panaca Park, and you can go to this, and you can drink the coffee, you can go to see the wax palms. It's all things that I have seen, but nobody had sold them to me in one single package, and you did. So now I feel like your plan is also my plan. And that's amazing. You informed me. And I'm sure that in your heart and in your mind, now that you start to talk about the details, the plan also starts to materialize. And maybe very soon, you're going to be taking that trip, I assume.
That's right. That's really. That's really. Maybe this vacation I can do it.
Sure, man. Congratulations. That sounds like an amazing plan. And I wish you the best, and send us the picture. All right.
Teacher, I apply your recommendation. For example, the expression. Well, why? Well, because since so I try to be more expressive with that.
And to sound rhetoric, you know, retórica. That is what that's the example, a rhetorical question. Why? Well, because, and you make it more conversational and more and easy on the ears, because it's like a conversation.
I know I was not perfect because I pronounce several words bad. But okay, I repeat several times. Repeat. And I think something there. And yeah,
I'm sure that you learned. I'm sure, because this final version is not free. It's not a free ride. You have to work. And the good thing is that you're talking about something that is going to happen now. And you're making it through this vignette, you're making it more of a reality. You're making it palpable for you, for me, for the guys. And of course, you're going to learn not something, a lot, I'm sure. And I enjoyed the expressions. I enjoy the vocabulary, and I enjoy the details, because now I have a more informed idea of what to do when I go to that place, thanks to you. So kudos. Good job, man.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Let's listen now to Ana Vega. Hi, Ana Vega.
Hello, how are you?
Great. It's good to see you here. You're always part of the decoration of these lessons. Listen to you now. Let's listen to you.
Hi, guys. Well, as you know, one of my dream trips actually came through a few weeks ago. I went to Europe, most exactly to England, Spain, and Portugal. I went to my parents to visit my brother. We were very excited because it was the first time we traveled abroad. And let me tell you, it was absolutely mind-blowing experience. And of course, I will definitely repeat. But well, in this time, let me tell you about my upcoming trip in 2023 to Monguí. Monguí is a municipality in Colombia, located in the department of Boyacá, about 3.5 hours from Bogota. I'm beyond excited because I'll be going there in August with my school friends to celebrate both my birthday and my friend Natalia's birthday. So we are planning to leave Bogota on either Saturday, August 5 in the early morning, or maybe even Friday night. We still need to figure out the exact details and prepare the cards and well, all the little details. Once we arrive in Monguí, we'll have breakfast and then gear up for an around 8-hour hike in what is known as the most beautiful moor or páramo in the world, the Páramo of Ocetá. We'll be accompanied by a local guide who will show us the way, of course, and introduce us all the incredible wildlife and plant life out there. Probably, if we are lucky, we may even spot spectacular birds, deer, eagles, and of course, those unique frailejones. We'll be trekking to an elevation of nearly 4,000 meters above sea level. So yes, we must have a good physical preparation. And then we'll descend back to Mongi. For accommodation, we'll either stay in a hotel or rent a house. That night, we'll rest, of course, while enjoying an agua de panela or canelazo, along with the delicious arepa boyacense. The next day, we'll explore the cobblestone streets and visit some of the factories, of the ball factories, which is another must-see attraction in Mongi that we simply can't miss. Later in the afternoon, we'll have lunch on the way back and hope to arrive in Bogota at night. Well, if you ask me, I have high expectation for this trip as I haven't visited before. And in one of my previous vignettes of last year, I mentioned that moors or páramos are my favorite ecosystem. So I think this trip will allow us to truly appreciate their beauty firsthand and understand their crucial role as the largest natural water producer. We'll come back with a whole new level of appreciation and knowledge, ready to protect and preserve those amazing ecosystems. And that's it. I hope you like it.
Amazing. Comments?
Amazing.
Comments
For
or questions?
me, Anna is the people that is very fluent. I love your pronunciation, your fluent. Is other person I want to imitate to be similar. I want to achieve her fluent and expressions.
In other words, you want to be like Anna when you grow up.
Come on, Luis.
Yes, because I am very young. So I had a lot of time.
You have time to grow.
Yes, Juan Carlos, are you all right?
My opinion about Anna, I think she has clear my thoughts about her. but no, is another opportunity to enjoy your vignette, to enjoy your story, to enjoy your good English, your well English, your perfect English. You're confident, you are confident, you are clear in your expression, in your ideas, and completely enjoyable your vignette. Congratulations, Anita. And I love the idea that you can achieve your dreams to trip to make this trip in this and you live this experience for your life, for your knowledge, for your career, for your English process, for many things. It's important to give this goal, and you are prepared. You are prepared to the next goal. I don't know what is the next. I don't know what will be your next destination, but the world for you.
For
Look
now
at
is
it.
Mongi. But yes, of course, I'm still growing.
I'm sorry, Anita. What is the frailejón in this vignette? Because in this part of your vignette, I lost a little bit.
Is the plant who grow in the moors.
Oh, yeah, but in the heights, in the param. the Panama.
Yes,
But
more than
where is this frailejón? Is here in Colombia or is
yes, it's in Boyacá.
Right there.
Really?
Because I knew frailejones in Nariño.
Oh yeah.
Well, but this is amazing
Look at
plant.
this spectacular ecosystem. This in here, Colombia. You don't need to go out abroad because here there is a wonderful things place.
Actually, it's the only ecosystem that we have. Well, Colombia, Peru, and Ecuador, and Venezuela are the only who have these moors or this kind of moors.
Boyacá, okay. A new destiny, good destiny.
Yeah, exactly. That's my feeling exactly. There's a problem here. Do you know the word or the expression copycat? Copycat es un copión. Una persona que se lo copia todo uno como que, ay, yo ya quiero también. Why? Copión. Copycat. I feel, like I listen to Luis and I'm like, I want to go. I listen to Ana and I learned something. I learned that Monguí is a place, that Monguí looks pretty, that I can get a guide to take me to these ecosystems that are, again, a privilege that we have them here so close at home, to enjoy it with my kids. That would be amazing, an amazing excursion. And now I learned that from Ana. So I feel like a copycat. I feel now I want to take my family to Monguí. So yeah,
And now you know that we have the most beautiful páramo in the world.
And I learned that, and I learned to locate the word more next to páramo, because yeah, I understood moors, but maybe I was referenced back to Europe. And of course, páramos, I'm referenced back to my Colombia, right? But now I can place them together and see them as similar ecosystems with different varieties of, landscapes, but in reality, something similar. But I had never thought about it. But now, thanks to Ana, I bring them together. So thank you a lot. Thanks a lot, because I learned something new that I value. Great. Moors and páramos, like on the same standing. Thank you. Very well made and very inspirational. I want to copy you. You were going to say something, Luis.
Not really, teacher.
Yeah, about the English is beyond comment, is really good, is really fluent, is enjoyable, is melodious. I like it very much, and it's intentional. I can hear the intention in your voice.
I know something I want to say. You look at the teacher of the Ana.
Oh yeah,
Ana.
I noticed it.
All the princess. I think she is a princess too. All the princess. Jasmine, Pocahontas. I don't know what other. What is the other? Mulan. Wow. It's a good teacher. I like.
Very nice. Yes, we all want to copy Ana. Todos queremos copiar a Ana. No, you're great, Ana. Thank you very much. You're really a gift to us. You're marvelous. And thank you for sharing this with us. And good luck on that trip, and send the pictures and give us the name of the guide. I want to go. Sounds wonderful. In my life, I ever heard of Monguí, but now, thanks to you, is a destination. That's magical. Thank you.
And I didn't know, and it's the most important ball fabric.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, crazy.
Right? Interesting. Las pelotas, right? Magic, just magic, legendary. That's what you are, Anna. See, legendary. You're in the right place. All right, so let's go on. And next, let's watch Juanca. Where's my Juanca? Juan Carlos Velasquez, right here, my friend. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to Miami Exploration and Everglades Adventure. Today we have prepared an incredible journey that combines the vibrant city life with the natural wonders of the Everglades. Our journey begins with the arrival in the sunny city of Miami. On our first day, we'll live into the vibrant neighborhoods by Wheatwood and the Sign District. Prepare to be amazed by the world-famous street art that adorns the walls of Wynwood. Don't forget to visit the galleries and boutiques in the Desert District, where you will find unique pieces of art and fashion. No trip to Miami is complete without the visit the iconic South Beach. Spend an afternoon soaking up the sun on the golden sands, taking refreshing dips in the crystal clear waters in the Atlantic Ocean, also visiting restaurants and shops. Enjoy the delicious meal at a very fun restaurant, savoring the flavors of fresh seafood and tropical cuisine. On the day three, get ready for the exciting adventure as we head to the magnificent Everglades National Park. Just a short drive from Miami. Prepare to explore one of the most unique and diverse ecosystems on Earth. Embark on an exhilarating airborne tour through the vast wetlands of the Everglades. Feel the rush of the wind as the airboat glides over the water, and keep your eyes peeled for the incredible wildlife that calls this place home. Explore alligators, turtles, and the variety of birds species in their natural habitat. For those who prefer to keep their feet on the solid ground, take a wide hike through the Everglades scenic trails. Follow your knowledgeable guide as they share fascinating insights about the unique flora and fauna in the region. If you're lucky, you might even spot a deer or a bobcat. As our adventure comes at the end, we couldn't miss the opportunity to admire the beautiful Miami skyline from the water, hop abroad a sunset rise, and sail along the coast. Thank you so much.
Amazing. Very good. Comments, questions for Juanca?
Hey, Juan Carlos, I remember I say you that I don't understand to you because you speak very fast, but I think I made an error because you speak very clear. I think the problem was me because I don't listen. I don't know. The problem was me. But you really now you explain very clear. I think the problem was more concentration for me, but I think you improve to the speed when you talk. I think you improve this. For me, congrats. For other in the other hand, I hope. Sorry, do you travel to
September 23.
In my plan. in my vacation plan.
I think you te lo mereces.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Sobre.
You deserve it.
Do you sobre?
Ahí te lo voy a escribir.
Yes.
Juanca, but you didn't mention who are you going with?
Oh, no. For now, I hope to go to my child and my mom because I single. Because I single, and also when I did the visa appointment, my idea was to travel with them, my child, my daughter, and my mother.
Awesome.
So,
That sounds very, very cool. And the park, it sounds también too. That sounds cool.
Yeah, send the pictures.
Yeah. My idea was always people when talk about Florida. The idea is the park, the attraction parks. But I really was looking for another thing different and natural tourists and the same thing. Something different because it's a strange to watch the alligator in natural or something like a safari is something more nervous or some more emotional for birds. So my idea is maybe this year planning a vacation or vacation because my child get to vacation in this time.
Amazing. Everglades National Park is beautiful. So you're gonna have fun. And I wish you the best.
Did you go there?
Been there, yes, I've been there.
Oh,
It's very nice.
okay, interesting.
I think I got pictures. I'm gonna look for those pictures. And so yeah, you're gonna have fun, and especially because you're going with your mom and your daughter. It's gonna be so much fun for both of them. So, and I agree, you deserve it. I agree with Luis. You deserve this trip. You should take it. And great, congratulations, great presentation. One thing that I don't want to forget, unique. Okay, that's the word, unique. Because I cannot hear unique because it's quite the opposite. I'm not gonna show you the pictures though. Everybody knows what unique is, right? Ya saben qué es unique.
Unique.
O sea, y usted lo puede pronunciar diferente, pero si usted le pone el acento a la U, está diciendo unique. Si así le diga unique, sigue siendo lo mismo, porque el acento está en la U. Unique es eunuco.
Oh, so what is the best way to
Unique. Le pones el acento al nick.
Oh,
Unique.
something like the ecosystem. Ecosystem is the stress is the thread in the third.
Yeah. Ecosystem. Ecosystem. And
Teacher,
so
sorry,
unique.
I don't get it. I don't get it. Can you explain me?
I'll show you the pictures. Give me a second.
What's the difference I need, necesitar? I need
No.
with the other or
Unique.
unique?
Got
Unique.
it? Hang on.
Okay.
Where am
Maybe can you write, teacher, because I don't
Yes.
got it.
Can anyone write, please? Do you know how to write it?
Can you write this?
Anyone write it? Just let me see if I can find something. Okay.
Those pictures.
Unique eunuco. Oy.
I
Right.
saw you are going to show us the picture of Miami, no unique.
Unique. Okay. Unique. Okay. Let me share this sound.
eunuch, eunuch,
Eunuch.
Okay. Eunuch. Incluso si ustedes dicen unique,
Eunuch.
sigue sonando el acento acá. Edward sabe todo acerca de esto. A man who has been castrated,
Eunuch.
especially in the past. One employed to guard the women's living areas in a nation court and in jails to watch the girls who were in jail. So they were castrated, okay? Castrated like a dog. And they're called eunuchs. Si ustedes dicen eunuch o unique, están diciendo lo mismo. No hay diferencia. Eunuch. Entonces lo que hay que hacer es cambiar el acento. ¿Sí?
Unique.
El acento cambia.
unique,
Unique.
unique,
Unique.
Unique. All right.
NI.
So,
NI.
please.
Unique.
Yeah. Please, unique.
Unique.
Otherwise estamos encartadísimos con ese unique. Porque todo el mundo, you know, ¿cómo sale uno de esa? No, unique, sorry. So careful, careful.
I didn't
Okay.
know.
Don't give papaya, please. Unique. All right, remember the pronunciation?
eunuch,
El acento en la primera sílaba. Unique, segunda sílaba. All right, there you go.
Unique.
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 Okay.
No,
Enough.
different?
Enough. Unique. All right, so next is Eddie. Let's see what, I mean, I like this vignette. I'm going to be honest, because I want to know where these people are going to take us. Who knows where Eddie is going to take us? I was completely blown away by Mongi. I became a person who wants to go to Eje Cafetero when I had never even considered it. I don't know why. Ignorance, obviously. But now that Luis opened my eyes and showed me details, I started to put the dots together, and I like it. I like the picture. So let's see where Eddie is going to take us. Here's Eddie.
Well, guys, I would like to share with you a fantastic news that happened to me, because I turned out I won a trip for the next vacation on April the next year in the Middle East, and my destination will be Egypt. I have already bought the flights by the Turkish airline. And okay, guys, I leave Bogota at midnight, and my first stopover is in Frankfurt for almost 3 hours. Then I have a connection between Frankfurt and Doha, Qatar. There I took my last flight to the Cairo Luxor Airport. I arrived at 11 a.m. There is a cab waiting for me because the cab picked me up and took me to the hotel, the Mena House Hotel, offering a breathtaking view to the Nile River. Guys, my program including several tours of the pyramids of the Egypt. My first day, they picked me up at 7 a.m. At the hotel and took me to know the pyramids of Giza. There I will find the pyramids of Kefren, Cheops, Myserinos. as well as the Sphinx of Giza. This tour including snacks and lunch. The next day, I will go to visit the Saqqara complex. There I will find the red pyramid and angle pyramid. Okay, guys, in my third day of the adventure, I will go to the I don't remember the name, is Dasar. Dasar, there is a step of the pyramid of the Yasser, the oldest stone structure in the world. It's a fantastic structure. And finally, guys, the last day, I will go to visit the Egyptian Museum located in Cairo. In this museum exhibit the big wide variety of treasures and Egyptian antiquities, including objects of Tutankhamun. Okay, guys, that's it. I hope you like this schedule of my travel for the next year, and see you tomorrow.
Questions, comments? Want to hear from you.
Ed, are you going to write a comment?
Raya, and the names?
On a
The
camel.
camel. Are you going to write?
A camel. But I would like to ride a camel, but in my tour, they don't say me about the camels. I'm gonna ask you for the next week.
Yes, ask.
Anita is freezing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
because it's because it's a big piece of news. You're going to Egypt.
Egypt.
You live here in one piece with this.
Exactly. La dejó de One Piece.
No.
Anita's in shock.
Yeah, she's in shock.
It's a good travel. Maybe it's not my favorite kind of tourist.
Your favorite destination?
Well, I like the history. I would like to know another places against Egypt. It's good. It's good. It's a complete. It's a full plan, and it's enjoyable also.
I think is the dream vacation for a geologist.
Maybe.
I think so. Probably if I put a quote of the imagination in that history, and the names of the pyramids are a little bit complicated to pronounce because I don't know that places. And the idea was to I can imagine one destination different, the typical places to visit. And in this opportunity, I decided to put in my list this place because I don't know, it was incredible to know that environment, that culture. I tried to investigate a little bit, look for in internet about the names of the pyramids and the places, or for example, how I say in the first part of the vignette, I'm gonna go to the hotel, Mena House Hotel, that is located in Cairo, and he has a breathtaking view, the Nile River. You know Nile River, Fab?
No, not in person.
Not in person. Me too. But I would like to know.
So you didn't win the trip. This was a fantasy.
Yes. It's a fantasy. It's an imagination.
So you made us believe it. You made us believe
it's possible. It's possible. Why not?
It's crazy. It's crazy because I believe that you were going. So you know what happens here, Eddie, is a miracle thing, because the same thing that I experienced, I'm sure that you also experience it, and that's how dreams very quickly and mysteriously become realities. I have known people that have their dreams completely detailed, and in the blink of an eye, they got that thing exactly the way they described it. I don't know if it's the universe, God, destiny, fate, magic. I don't know, but detailing an idea in your mind, making plans, specific, naming, seeing them, as realities, start to produce this change. So I'm sure that this is going to happen at some point. Congratulations. You made us believe that you were going. That was very good. You were very, very good about it. It was perfect.
The only thing that I forget that put the camels in my
The camel.
in my list. Sorry for that, Anna. I'm gonna try to get a couple camels for my travel.
And the Sahara Desert. You didn't mention the Sahara.
The Sahara Desert. It's a good. It's a good idea. I want to go to that. I were look for in ChatGPT about Egypt, and ChatGPT bring me up some ideas. Between that ideas were the complex, the Kere complex, Pyramid of Dazar, Egyptian Museum. That places I didn't know in my life. I have heard about that, but I know, but I can believe that fantasy reality is that. Why no? Like Fat say, maybe that dream can be possible.
Yes, you decreed that. You manifest the trip.
True. I look for this, Eddie, maybe Eddie, to continue this interest, because you should pursue your personal dreams as if they were ambitions. Look for this. This might be interesting to you. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. Check it out. If it's still on Netflix, I don't know. But it's called Running Sahara. And it's these three guys that run the Sahara Desert from ocean to ocean. It took them like a month and a couple of weeks or 3, I don't know, but it was crazy. But these guys are ultra marathoners, and it's a very interesting production. Just take a look at it.
How many miles?
Oh my God, I don't know. It's crazy. And imagine the heat of the Sahara Desert, and they're running on an uneven terrain because they're running on sand.
Yes,
it's unbelievable. It's a true feat.
And humid environment.
It is crazy. It is crazy, and they made it. And they got sick and everything, as you can imagine. It's unbelievable. But this guy
I'm looking for this movie in Netflix. No,
Not there? Okay, sorry.
no, in Colombia is not.
Fake news, okay.
Well, try to find it.
In another place.
Platform.
Maybe in
Yes.
If somebody can find it, let us know.
you need
Yes,
a
please.
VPN. You need a VPN service.
It's a yeah, it's a good movie. I haven't seen the movie, however. I read the book,
Okay.
but I haven't seen the movie. And the book is not exactly called Running Sahara. The book is called Running Man.
But you say before, a couple days before that, when you read a book, you doesn't
Want to watch the movie.
well, yes.
It's
And
true.
in this opportunity, you are recommending the movie.
I am recommending the
After
movie
the read-
because
after the read the book.
it's not a movie. It's more like a documentary. So it really shows these
Ah.
people doing it. So I want to see it. I read the book and I understand what happened from the book's perspective, but I want to see it because it's a recording of like a journal, day by day, what happened to them. And this guy is amazing. The guy that came up with the idea of Running Man is a guy that has run his whole life away from alcoholism and drug addiction. He's been an alcoholic and a drug addict, and he started running away from those things. He used running as a way to put a distance between him and his dark side. Very interesting ideas from this guy. This guy spent a couple of years, I don't know if it's a couple of years or a couple of months. Now the memory is failing me, but he spent some time in prison. And what do you think he did in prison? Run. He would run ultra marathons in prison. Crazy. He would run around the track of the prison when he could go outside. And when they couldn't go outside, he would run in place inside his cell. I mean, in his cell, which is la celda,
Yes.
he would run in place for hours. Unbelievable. And so it's the story of Running Man. I don't know if you have access to my Audible. No sé si tengan acceso a mi Audible, que es la hermana de Kindle, que es la librería pues de Amazon, ¿no?
I don't have access.
La librería de audiolibros se llama Audible. And I have a huge collection of books there that you can listen to. Pueden escucharlos. Entre esos está Running Man. Si alguien va a escuchar un libro, entonces dicen ahí en el grupo, hey guys, voy a escuchar este libro para que no te corran el lugar donde vas. Sí, porque si Ana begins listening to the book, and then Eddie begins listening to the same book, then Ana is going to lose track of where she was. However, if you continue to listen to the same book, you return to where you were at that place. I have many interesting books, many interesting books, I think I have like 130 books there, okay? And those cost money, a lot of money. But obviously, I read them. I mean, I listened to them. I enjoyed them. And now you can do it too. So if you have like long commutes, or if you do a lot of stuff around the house or at work that you don't need to be engaged in your mind, like, I don't know, an example is washing out the bathroom, doing the dishes, walking the dog, unless you talk to the dog. If I go out with Dante, I'm like, no, my wife, no me la aguanto. It's not me.
And Dante's barking.
Okay, so no, the idea is whatever you do that doesn't demand your complete attention, listen while you do it. If you are, every time that I am driving somewhere, I'm listening to podcasts or audiobooks. In the mornings I run, I'm listening to audiobooks. So I have two services. I have one that is Script. Just a recommendation here, a quick recommendation. Script is one that I use, which is like Netflix for books. Okay. So this is actually cheaper. Script is cheaper.
That is a good strategy, Fab. I like to listen podcasts in stop times. When I washing the dishes, when I driving my car, I listen the podcast all time in English and try to listen to everything.
Learn new things.
Yes.
So Script is like Netflix. You don't own anything. You just pay monthly, but it's cheaper, and you can listen to as many books as you want. Okay, and there are ebooks, audiobooks, magazines, etc. But I go for the ebooks. Okay, but like with Netflix, sometimes the movie that you want to watch is not on Netflix, it's on another platform. So when I don't find a book on Script and I want to listen to it, I look for it on Audible, and then I download it. But the Audible deal is different. The Audible deal is different. For Audible, you pay a fee monthly, okay? And you can do this. Look, get this deal. Get this deal. You get 30 days free, and you get 2 books free. Great, okay? And there's another one that books, I believe it is, or audiobooks. I can give you a couple of more, and you can get free books, yeah? But if you have your own Audible, and then you sign out and you sign back in with me, with my Audible, you get my library. And I have a lot of books. Okay, this one I recommended recently. You can listen to it. We have used some of these in vignettes, like Essentialism. Right here, you can listen. Atomic Habits, remember?
Yes, for sure.
So there are many interesting books here. Okay, many interesting books.
I'm watching you running the soda.
Okay, sorry. So let me switch.
You can explain how can I access to the library, to the platform?
Absolutely. Let me show you like this. Okay, so now you're seeing my screen. So this is Audible. The deal with Audible is that you pay a monthly fee and you get to download 1 book for I mean, it doesn't matter what the price. You get 1 book every month, and that book is yours. If I stop paying Audible, I still have my library. The deal is different with Script. It's like Netflix. If I stop paying Netflix, guess what? No more movies, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So I use the two. If I can't find a book on Script, which is cheaper, then I use my credits on Audible. That's it. Okay. I use my credits on Audible when I need them. And my Audible is, I'm going to give you my Audible right here in the chat. Okay. My Audible is, this is my user. Hold on a second. That's my user. Okay. Look at the chat. That's my user.
Yes.
Give me just 1 second. 1 second.
No problem.
Remember, teacher, we are recording in YouTube. Remember. Don't pass the password, I think, for this, because
For the audience.
everyone, yeah, the audience. I think you want to share
1,000
all.
users in the count, the Fab.
Yes, man. First, press the unmute button, please. Teacher, you mute.
Oh, I'm muted. Okay, 1 second. And let me get back here. And then 1 second.
No estoy seguro si me escuchó. Teacher, ¿me escuchaste? ¿No vas a compartir
Yes.
la contraseña?
No.
Okay.
Ya las comparto por otro lado.
Uh-huh.
So just give me 1 second.
The people in YouTube.
Este Luis, hombre, ¿dónde vive, hombre?
Este
Vamos a
Luis.
hacer los de la moto.
Jumping here.
Pero
Jumping
si el
here.
sapo,
Bullshit.
hombre, es que sapo es
Jumping here.
What
Jumping
happened?
here. You're a frog.
What
You're a
happened
Pero
frog.
with
está como
the,
que-
You're
with
a
the
frog.
Richard?
Well,
Jumping here. Jumping here.
Ahí está. Ahí se lo mandé. Ya tiene por este lado una cosa y por el otro lado la otra. Give me just 1 second, please. 1 second.
audibles.
Yes. You can hear it. You can hear the books. Hi, Juanita.
Oh.
All right. So now you have the user and the ones that are with me, my followers, my private
Yes,
followers
yes.
have the password.
Your favorite
My favorite.
followers.
Now pay attention. You create, you just, I mean, if you have your Audible, doesn't matter. Just sign out and sign back in with my Audible. The first time you sign in, you need to let me know, text me, and wait until I answer back, like WhatsApp me. And you say, hey, teacher, I'm going to do it right now. I get back to you. And so they send me a message telling me you're trying to sign into your account, okay, from somewhere. And then I approve it. If I don't approve it, you can't sign in, okay? The first time.
You're the first time.
The first time.
Afterwards, whatever.
Afterwards,
whatever you want.
you can sign back. I don't know. Maybe you need. I don't know if you to sign back in again. You need authorization. I don't think so. But you know, just try it.
But this not like Spotify, for example, that she look at the same place or the same home with every dispositives.
It works. It works because I think that maybe 100 or more people use it.
Okay.
It works.
Okay.
And it works like a website or exists an app?
It's
Or-
an app. You download the app.
Okay.
Download the app, sign with my account, and you can listen to my books. What you need to make sure is that you let people know, guys, I'm going to be listening to I Will Teach You to Be Rich. You can't listen to that one because I'm listening to it. That's the only one that you can't listen to.
Okay.
That's the one that I'm listening. I have 3 hours and 51 minutes left. Okay. It's like 18 hours. So I'm almost done. See right there is I'm almost done, I think. 3 hours. That's gonna be 3 runs. Okay.
If I access into your account, I start to read that book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich.
And you messed me up because I'm like, wait, what? Oh, Eddie. Yeah. So please don't. If you see that it says listen, is like 2 hours and 52 left, don't touch it because maybe somebody's listening to it, or just tell the guys or ask me and then I can tell you. All right. And that's it. I mean, it's a great deal because you don't have to pay.
Mm.
All right. So just I maybe it's not perfect, but it's free. And
So, yes.
my wife says, regalado un puño. My wife says that. I say, because yo soy chiflado, yo digo en inglés, if it's free, it's for me. So yeah, I used it. There are a ton of interesting books here, amazing books about different topics. I have listened to all of them and they're great. And obviously I recommend. And you know, they're like 130 books here, I think.
I guess
Yes.
Edward join there and look at the diary of Wimpy Kid.
But you know what I have here? I
I
don't
like
have
both.
I
I
suppose
like
that-
both, Juanca.
I suppose
I don't
that-
have a lot of fiction, but I do have almost all of the Dan Brown books. No tengo mucha ficción, pero tengo casi todos los de Dan Brown. porque me gusta ese tipo de ficción, como la conspiración. So I think I have a few. Page 2. Lost Gospel of Jesus, Occult America. You know, like I like that type of content too. Da Vinci Code. Les Miserables in French is in French. Anna Karenina. Okay.
Russian?
What's that?
Russian?
No, this is English.
All of those books are in English.
Yeah, except maybe Les Miserables is the only one that is in French. And, you know, there are a lot of stuff here. Pretty cool, all of it. The Lost Symbol, Dan Brown. Angels and Demons, Dan Brown. Yeah, lots of interesting books here.
Lots of interesting.
Okay.
Juanca, this is for you. Everything, every day meditation.
Exactly.
The guilty.
Guilty. So enjoy. This is a lot of material. I think it's actually too much. And then there's script. This is my go-to. The first place that I look something up is here. I'm listening to something very interesting that somebody showed me. It's this crazy thing that is really interesting to me, because you know that now aliens are in the news. Aliens are in the news now. This is not like now people are maybe somewhere. It's like a crazy people talking about aliens. Aliens now, I mean, like, you know, all of these UFO sightings and aliens and stuff that is strange, crazy stuff. And I started listening to this author by recommendation of one of my students. I'm listening to this book right here in script. It's called 3 Waves of Volunteers. It's like how aliens are communicating with people and doing some kind of exercising, some kind of a trance state with the help of professionals. People are talking to aliens, and you can think this is crazy, but you know what? I think that the world is crazier than this now. The world in which we live is even crazier, is even more unbelievable than this. So I'm very interested in this. Just, you know, somebody pointed this out and I started to listen, and it sounds very interesting. And actually a lot of things that he says are like illuminating. I'm like, what? Yes. I mean, like, you know what the problem is with us? We are not sleeping enough. Why? Because of this. We're not sleeping enough. And in an interview, you're gonna say like, "Oh, Fabian is crazy now." Whatever, I don't care. You know, I'm crazy anyways. So in one of the interviews, they say, "Yeah, we communicate mostly through sleep because the physical body it has very much lots of limitations, and one of them is you cannot communicate with humans in the physical form. So many of those messages are slipped through in your sleep when you escape your 3 dimensions. But people are not sleeping. So we're losing connection from our origin, which is the stars. If you think that, you know, like the earth is like some kind of magic place that doesn't belong in the universe, you're crazy. We're thinking like medieval people. We are people of the stars. We live on a star. We
Yes.
are aliens are as any other people around in this huge universe. And
We
we're
aren't
not
alone.
obviously. Obviously, I mean, like think about a drop of water. And people used to believe that it was inert, that nothing was in there. Take that water to a microscope and you see how alive it is. It's only that we don't know. So just crazy things like this is what I'm listening to now.
But I didn't know that kind of communication between the aliens with the humans
It's crazy.
through the dreams. I didn't know that. It's new for me.
New for me too, and very interesting because I think that sometimes, even if we consider this fiction, sometimes reality is even crazier than fiction. And so why not? Okay. If you can imagine stuff, why not? So I'm into this right now. This is what I'm listening while I run these days. That's why I haven't finished the How to Get Rich with. By the way, it's very interesting because it's not your typical like, oh, like be happy and things will happen, or you need to become a wizard of the stock exchange. No, it gives you secrets that are super stupid and you never think of them. And it's also a series on Netflix, How to Get Rich. Check it out on Netflix. It's very interesting.
Yes, I see the series Netflix. The other day I see the title.
So absolutely, I recommend that book, but let me finish it first. And what else? That's it. So yeah. Anyway, now you have access to my Audible. Enjoy it. And
if you enjoy the conspirational theory,
I do.
what other kind of books you can recommend me? Reptilians or Illuminatis or
Why not? Yeah, I like all that stuff. It's cool. But I have, everything from brain science, computer science, entrepreneurism. I got the whole thing there covered. Just take a look at the library. There are many things. And all of them have been my picked. You don't need to imagine that it's the best, but it's what I like. So I have tried them and I can say good books. Anyhow,
Yes.
I got distracted for an hour, right?
Yes. It's a good tool.
So continue dreaming, Eddie. This is the idea with this vignette, that you dream your dreams into realities. 1 second.
Lucho, are you sleeping, my friend?
All right.
I was reviewing something. I concentrate again. Sorry.
Who else? That's it. You have been covered. So we're gonna go over the rest of the guys. Let's go with Juanpa.
Hello everyone and welcome to my video about my summer vacation trip. The trip will be this July for about 8 days in the Italian Alps. The idea is to go by van camper up through the south of France until we reach the west of Italy. As the trip there is very long, we'll make a stop near Montpellier to rest and visit some friends who live near this city. Then we'll arrive on Monday in Varente, Italy, where we have booked a week in a camping to rest in this place because it has incredible views to our big goal, the summit of Gran Paradiso. On Tuesday we leave from Pont, Varenche, starting point for the ascent of Gran Paradiso, walking to the refuge of Refugio Vittorio Emanuele, about 3 hours of walking to spend the night there. After dinner and a few hours rest, we leave early in the morning, about 3 a.m., with headlamps and all the necessary mountain equipment towards the summit of Gran Paradiso, 4,071 meters. Idea is to arrive very early to the summit without crowds of people because it's very famous mountain and has delicate step, which requires concentration and calm. This activity will take about 12 hours between climbing to the summit and descending to the park lot. The rest of the week will be to rest and enjoy the nature that surrounds us. As I remind you that we are in the middle of the Alps, one of the most beautiful mountain systems in Europe. The biggest expense on this trip will be in fuel, as it is about 2,500 kilometers, and the price varies a lot of in vacation period, so it's difficult to calculate. As for accommodation expensive, we have on the one hand camping, 2 persons, and showers and sleep about 120. Refuge for 2 persons, about 140 euros, dinner and sleeping. And food purchase for cooking, 30 euros per day. Total for the week, 2,000 more or less. And fuel, 500. Finally, I would like to tell you that this whole trip is in connection with our collaboration with the special project challenge 4,000 project, Una Vida Vívela. We are fighting in Spain to achieve a suicide prevention plan and improve mental health. I hope like my video and my special collaboration with this important project. I think so it's very important in all of the world, this problem, mental health.
Comments?
Amazing.
With a sponsor and remarkable message.
Yeah. Because Juanpa tell us what could be an entrepreneur with looking for a sponsor in this video and in this message, because it's not only the sponsor, it's the idea that prevent to suicide. So it's not the idea with the vignette, because the vignette he mentioned about a nice place in Alps, in the border Switzerland to Italy maybe, and he mentioned the full plan, enjoyable plan, and amazing plan for now it someday.
And even he tell us about the details of the travel in the food, the costs of the food and in the travel. That minus details that interesting. Juanca always show us that magnificent places where he travel or he practice your sport, hiking, I think, hiking and mountain bike, I don't know, but it was sensational to see that kind of places as always Juanca show us.
Juanpa.
Juanpa, excuse me. Juanpa.
Juanca like this.
Juanca is sleeping. Juanca is sleeping. Excuse me, Juanpa.
Juanpa is all an altruist.
Yeah.
For helping people in the majority of his activities. And I really like the good case, the good reason for do the trip. And I really like the percentage for the trip.
The breakdown, yeah. He's a very conscious traveler. He plans very well, both his life and his travels, his trips with his wife or girlfriend.
Shayla.
And, Shayla, right?
Shayla, right.
It's normal to think that this vignette is the ideal vignette for Juanpa, because Juanpa
the dated vignette.
Yeah, it's every day. Every day, your normal life that he traveled a lot every year.
And yeah, he's very generous in sharing the details, and it helps a lot because we can imagine things as they are. He leaves no space really for imagination, actually. He explains everything step by step, and he's very methodic, and the organization of the information is very clear and easy to follow. And his English has improved so much, and
Yeah.
in general, I mean, the character of the Juan Pablo that we get to see in the videos is both inspirational and aspirational for us. It's great to see that a person has so much energy and passion and knows how to live well, and we get inspired by that. It's amazing. It's more than just a vignette. It's also a mini lesson on how to live well.
In some moment, I felt that I watch I have watched a video for a YouTuber traveler, like this one that I told you about the Medellín stories, that she's from Canada, maybe.
Yeah.
And also I felt in this vignette, that Pampa has a real talent to mention details and advices for making a trip.
He's a good storyteller. He's very organized in the way that he presents the information.
Yes, Juanpa has accustomed us to those landscapes, those adventures every time, every day. Because every day I saw the adventure of Juanpa in the WhatsApp group. Oh, hello guys! I am in the Alps or the everything.
It's very
anywhere.
It's very easy to get spoiled by Juanpa. Spoiled es como que es muy fácil sentirse malcriado por Juanpa, por lo que le muestra a uno. Ejemplo, salsa. Entonces da el mensaje de hello guys, I'm going back to work, or I'm going back home, blah, 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 and salsa music. Es fácil terminar uno como que, y la salsa, ya que uno como que mal acostumbrado. Y los viajes, mostranos, because he shows us consistently so many wonderful things about the place where he lives, and we adore it. I do. And like I said to Ana, I feel like a copycat because I want to go everywhere you tell me. But it helps so much, for example, what you notice, that he breaks it down in such a way that it becomes a more achievable plan. Okay, so I need to save 2,500 euros if I want to travel from point A to point B and enjoy a week. Okay, great.
Yes,
so there.
And it takes the full.
Yeah, and the fuel is the only one that is unaccountable, really, because he doesn't know how to predict it during vacation. Wonderful job, as always. Fantastic. Let's go on with Diana Espinosa.
Hi, everyone. This is my topic. The next trip is in the 15 days, and we were going to La Guajira, where we will be working as missionaries with the Guayas tribes. We will go by plane to Riahuacha, and then to Maicao, where we will meet with other volunteers. To go into the desert and bring food, medicine, water, and other implements in the humanitarian brigade. But we will also go a few days before the date to enjoy with our son, James, the beach, Punta Gallinas, Cabo de la Vela, and other places. A place for each day. The lodging we have always looked for at the moment for arrival to the city or towns and backpackers, even with our son. But with the Guayus, we will share in the rancherias and the other days in hotels. We were able to get a flight promotion for the three of us at 1 million pesos. God willing, my next videos will be in these beautiful places. No more. Thank you.
Have you noticed how her English, her accent has improved? A lot. It's unbelievable. And this is another person who is just like Juanpa. She's always doing interesting things, traveling to interesting places, but she always has that other motive that is taking her there, and it's to help people. There's another person just like Juanpa, but she travels around Colombia. So follow her. She's great about doing that. Like she says in this vignette, she's going to go help with the humanitarian brigade, and she takes advantage of that, takes her son, husband, and they have a good time, and they do a good deed for people in need. So it's amazing. Great plan, wonderful English, very well organized, all the information, and I see so much progress in her English. So that's amazing. Any other comments?
Again, copycat.
Copycat, yes, go there.
Riohacha.
You've been there?
No, but I think it's the place with maybe there is magic, but the problem is the violence, the war, I think, but it's a forget zone for the government. So I think there is a wonderful nature and maybe other culture there, different to the cities.
Interesting, right? Good point. Good point. And yeah, you're right. I mean, like we don't travel to certain places, certain areas, and especially in the current, let's say, political environment, because, you know, it's obvious that you don't want to put your life in danger or at risk. But those places, obviously, although they're violent people, they're also, the majority of people are really nice. And they also need help and tourism, but it's sad. But yeah, I guess it's a good thing that Dianita is going there, and we should applaud what she does. She really deserves it. Applause for the way that she lives her life and shows the way to live a life like that to her son. She always said, this takes me back to one of her first vignettes where she introduced herself as a person that, along with her husband, enjoys extreme activities. I mean, what? Yeah, really? Yeah, they do everything extreme, and they take measured risks, but they don't let those risks get in the way of doing things that they enjoy. Even with their son, it's just crazy. Fabulous, a fabulous way to live life, I guess. Exciting. Let's go on with Pau Duque.
Good evening, people. Tonight I'm talking about my dream trip. The trip of my dreams is going to visit Iceland because its landscape, I see the pictures of this Iceland, I feel fascinated, and I think if it's only in image, how it will be to see them in live and direct on in person. And so I will arrive in a flight from Colombia with a stopover in New York. This flight lasts approximately 8 hours in total. So during the trip, I will rent a car and I will make as many landscapes as possible. So during the day, I will travel around the Asline, and at night, I will stay in small hotels that I can find along the way. And the itinerary each day will be as follows. Day 1, arrive to the island, visit the main square, stay in town and rent the car, eat somewhere that looks good, and sleep to start the next day. Day 2, 3, 4, and 5, the itinerary is the same. Leave early and explore its many landscapes, waterfalls, have lunch somewhere on the way, or make sandwich and eat them on the way. Try to see a northern lights, get to the cabin or hotel where the nights arrives, spend the night there, and rest for the next day. I will take Johan on this dream trip. We like to travel and see places, and I have a great time with him on the trips. The budget of this trip is around 15 million. 40% for tickets, 40% for reservation and renting rooms, and the remaining 20% for food. This trip is a personal achievement because I dream for seeing northern lights and seeing two landscapes that seem to be from another planet. And that's it, people. Thank you for listening and good evening.
Very nice. Very detailed, very purposeful, and I believe that she's doing it. I guess she's making that trip. And fabulous, right? Again, Anna is like, I want to be a copycat. Me too. That's fantastic. And especially that last way to express it, like I want to see, like we were talking about aliens, right? And so it's like seeing those alien lights or something that like, and be from another planet, you know, like see those lights, to those landscapes that seem from another planet. I like that. So congratulations on achieving that dream. Congratulations to Paola Duque and Johan Céspedes. My only question, my only concern is, in the meantime, what's going to happen to BCD? BCD is Berlín Céspedes Duque, their dog. Because I don't have space for Berlin here. Dante occupies too much space, a small apartment. All right. So good job, Pao Duque. Good job. I love it. I love it to the point that I don't know if she's going, but I believe she is. And again, I know the Northern Lights here. I haven't seen them, but it had never been it had never been an inclination, not even a little bit, to think of this as a destination until you see people dream about it, plan it out, and do it in front of you and people that you know. And then you're like, okay, I also want that. Yeah. So that's what happens here. Good job. You inspire. And the next person
she didn't mention the season or the months she wants to visit there.
Yeah, she didn't say exactly when.
It's not during the year that you can see the aurora borealis.
Oh yeah, it's not throughout the year. You need to go at certain moments of the year, right?
February and March, I think.
Okay, cool. Didn't know that. Well,
in the end of the winter, maybe.
The end of winter?
The winter ends.
That must be amazing, right? I mean, like, can you imagine watching that right there, listening to music. I don't know. Obviously not champeta, champeta no.
I have seen another YouTubers from Canada, and they mention about the boreal, aurora boreal.
Yeah.
Also is in this time and is in some places special.
Yeah.
And
It's called the aurora borealis, but gringos call it the northern lights.
okay.
My aunt who lives in Norway, she can see the aurora like for the window. Like, look. Yeah, it's amazing.
And does it look amazing from the
Yeah.
window? Wow, can you imagine being there surrounded by it? Beautiful. Great. Now we have a new destination. Now let's listen to Johnny Londoño.
Welcome to my trip, teacher and guys. My next trip abroad will be to Spain for 12 days to be at the Barcelona club soccer final. My itinerary will be Medellín, Bogotá, making a direct connection from Bogotá to Barcelona. I will be staying at the Sofia Hotel with all inclusive. The next day I will be at the final, hoping to be champion and celebrate with at the Barcelonistas. Surely I will celebrate with them for 2 or 3 days in a row. It will be something of great emotion to feel and see Barcelona's champion live and direct. After celebrating everything with the Barcelonistas, I will go to know the club's museum and all its history. I will also visit the Temple Arch, Bocaira Market, to taste all the gastronomy, the Castle of Montjuïc, the National Palace with the Magic Fountain, the Well Park and the Sagrada Familia, and do a couple of shopping in the malls. Finally, I want to spend 2 days on the beaches of Barcelona, relax and return to my country. For the journeys, I will take the train on some routes and others I will use Uber. I estimate the budget for this trip between $8,000 and $10,000. Thank you very much for listening to me. See you soon.
All right, huh? Isn't that the life that we want to live? So when I finish with that book, How to Get Rich, listen to it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I think that I was going to tell you something important. This guy gives you hacks that you don't think, because you're not thinking about those hacks. And you're like, what? Yes, I'm going to do it tomorrow. So many things that you don't think about, money, and you don't really need to think about money. You just need to know what to do with the money that you have, and that's it. Very interesting. I'll tell you when I finish with that book. Lots of hacks. And again, if you ask me, oh, teacher, then I can watch the Netflix series. I watched some of it. The book is better. Yeah, because obviously the book can go into detail and give you exact names and everything. It's not going to fit in the format of a documentary slash, like just like series production that is also done for entertaining. Entertainment is the main issue. But the book is more like informative, right? So just the book, I'm suggesting. Really good, Johnny. Very good. Excellent.
I would like to make a parenthesis. You watch or you see the map, and you can find the size of the desert. if you
how long is that?
No, if you can ask yourself how many Colombias
fit
in this size. maybe.
Wow, crazy. Yeah, because it's
So,
crossing over here. Or I think, no, I think it's they went from, I don't know where they friend, but they ended up in the Red Sea. In the Red Sea is where they ended. That was the end of the run for running Sahara. Crazy. Just, if you find it, please share it. I wanna watch Running Sahara. And the book is there and on Audible. It's called Running Man. Really good book.
okay. And for my comment about the Johnny's
Johnny.
Vignette is very informative and is very clear.
Yeah.
His dream for traveling in these places.
And well organized, and yeah, you're right, very clear. Johnny does a very good job with his vignettes, and let's not forget that he's relatively new, so he's still learning, and he does a very good job. All right, let's go on to Johan Cespedes, Berlin's dad.
Hi guys, how are you? The dream travel for this year, it's actually taking place in August 2023, as we are going whale watching. I still don't know the actual day by day itinerary, but I'll give you an approximate distribution. It's going to be in 5 days. The first day, it's going to be the arrival. I mean, fly from Medellín to Nuquí, transfer to the hotel in Nuquí, and I think we are going to have some of free time to relax on the beach, and we are going to finish the day with a dinner at the hotel or nearby restaurant. Day 2, it's going to happen the whale watching and maybe a kayaking excursion, starting with a breakfast at the hotel, whale watching excursion by boat. I hope that happened the first day. I mean, watching the whales. Sometimes it doesn't happen the same day or the first day. Lunch on board or at a remote beach. Kayaking opportunity is after the whale watching. After that, we are going to return to the hotel. Again, the dinner, maybe at the hotel or nearby. Day 3, it's the hike day to a hot spring or some excursions, starting with the breakfast at the hotel, hike to the natural hot springs and relaxation time at the hot springs, and picnic lunch. After that, hike to the Cascada del Amor, that's a waterfall, and we are going to return to the hotel and dinner again at the hotel or near. Day 4, it's going to be a beach day and free time, having the breakfast at the hotel. The rest of the day is free to enjoy the beach and relax, maybe doing some optional activities that includes snorkeling, swimming, or simply chill out or relaxing. And lunch at a local or nearby restaurant, and dinner at the hotel. And sadly, the day 5 is return to Medellín, happy, exhausted, I hope. And first having the breakfast at the hotel, transfer to the Nuquí airport, return flight to Medellín, and that's the end of the itinerary. Sorry. That's it, guys. We hope that's going to be an excellent trip. Bye bye, guys.
Interesting, right? Comments.
Johan used a good strategy for me. I like that methodology because Johan put one word in a paper, I don't know, in the table, painting from him. And he started to say the idea, the script, I don't know, maybe the history. In what part of the video Johan stopped and Johan was thinking, look around and return. He continued with the idea normally. He looks confident. He looks relaxing when he's explain us your trip, your journey. I like that. I enjoy a lot because I feel that I was in that place, in canopy, maybe eating in a good hotel or hiking. I don't know, but everything sounds good. I like the progress. I like the progress. Improve the Johan with the speech with your fluency. It was remarkable for him.
And he sounds so adventurous and so dynamic, the whole thing. Makes you feel like it's going to be a lot of fun just by listening to him. And he needs to send the pictures.
He sounds very natural. I understand everything,
Yes.
like he was talking Spanish.
Yes, similar. Absolutely.
It looks like. So
the only thing that really makes me think, as you know, like people are crazy, is why do you go watch whales? What if they don't come around? Are they always around, available, or what's going on? What if you go to watch the whales and you don't see any whales? Isn't that crazy?
It's sad, but it's a good
right?
plan. I hope they can see the whales and dolphins because it's a beautiful spectacle.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Incredible plan.
Show us that first of all he knows the place, yeah, the things around the place, the things for fun in this kind of vacation plan, and also he has a good vocabulary for express the sequence every day, every itinerary, like in Spanish. So it's a good presentation.
It's important. The order. Yes.
Yeah, and it's clear for us. By the way, I am invited to go there someday.
Exactly, is the way that people describe or break down their plans that makes them more I don't know, interesting to you, right?
Yes, I feel like how I was in Nuki.
And pay attention to how important the stress to a word is. Nuki is a bitch, while Nuki is the female reproductive organ in a more streetwise environment. Okay, maybe you heard it first.
I didn't know that.
Maybe you heard it first. Maybe you heard it first in the song for the older one, maybe not for Luis Alberto. This band that was very famous when I was younger, the name of the band was Limp Bizkit. Limp Bizkit. And they had a song called Nookie. I did it all for the Nookie, so you can take that cookie. Now, Nookie is that. You know, now you know. It's like, don't say Nookie, it's Nookie, sorry.
Okay.
And that's the problem with the gringos. They're gonna say, "Oh, I went to Nuki." Oh, no, 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 no. I saw it. You didn't go to
No,
Nuki.
no, Nuki.
Teacher, I have an
sorry.
anecdote.
What's your anecdote?
Yes. I have two coworkers. The first was to wash the wheels, and he's had bad look because the wheels don't.
No wheels.
No wheels this time.
Only dolphins.
Yeah, we have our other coworker, and he has a big head. Okay, so he watched the wheels. So we coworkers says to you, of course, the wheels say, "Whoa, look at a big head! Go to see you! Go to see you!"
You went to see the whales, and the whales went to see the head.
The wheels, of course, go out to see you. That's not common. I remember that.
That's funny.
Yes, that moment. That's bullying. So I want to tell you.
It's not bullying. It's wailing.
I have another anecdote. Sad. I have the opportunity to visit Nuki and the Parque Natural Lutria. And when I was getting off the boat, I fell down.
I remember that video. You tell us about that.
When I fell, a whale came out and I couldn't see it.
Yes, the people notice that you fell down. The people is watching the film.
Then you think, is that gonna be all my life? My life is gonna be like this, a repetition of the same. Like, oh no.
No la viste.
Te la perdiste.
Unbelievable, right? There you go. All right, great account by Johan. And our last for the night, last but not least, is our great improviser, Alba G. Oh, but we also have Paula Cristina, last minute. Okay, so let's go with Alba and then Pau.
My trip of a lifetime will be to New Zealand, chosen for its stunning natural beauty, diverse landscapes, and adventurous reputation. I will explore Auckland, Rotorus geothermal wonders, Lake Taupo, Wellington's vibrant culture, and the South Islands highlight like Milford Sound, Franz Joseph Glacier, and Abel Tasman National Park. The trip will cost $2,600, excluding flights, and include a mix of accommodation and transportation methods. For instance, carriages, cabin, camping, and ferries, among other attractions. In New Zealand, I'll savor various delicious dishes, including the traditional hogget roast, which is tender and juicy lamb seasoned with spices. I also enjoy fresh seafood, succulent lamb chops, pavlova dessert, and tasty meat pies. Showcasing the country is culinary heritage.
Oh my God, I would get super fat in New Zealand. Everything sounds and looks so delicious, right? And the problem with me is that I want to eat everything that I haven't tried. I mean, like, you cannot make me feel revolted in my stomach by trying to show me something that I haven't tried. Never. I mean, it's like, people eat this, I want to eat it, always. So comments about New Zealand.
What wonderful place for live. You know who is living in New Zealand in this moment, Fab?
Is it the girl that was with us before?
Yeah, the Peruvian girl. You remember the name? Lucy.
Lucy.
Yes, Lucy is living with your family in New Zealand. She wrote me a couple of days ago, and she told me that
amazing.
she was with your family there.
Family? Great.
Yes, your family. Yes.
In New Zealand is Friday or Saturday right now, maybe.
It's Sunday.
Exactly. When I go to New Zealand, I like to do a bet.
Buy the lottery.
Because yeah, exactly, because I win the lottery. The lottery.
All right, that's cool.
No, just kidding, just kidding. No, it's a amazing place.
An amazing presentation of Merce. She looks like you do remember the series, the program in a couple years ago with Naturalia. You remember? Merce looks similar. Yes. Hello, my friends. Today I'm gonna tell about the New Zealand, but Naturalia is represented the animals. But in this case, Gloria Valencia Castaño, creo que. I think that was the name.
So it's interesting how when you start to learn about the details of a place, once again, I know that I'm sounding like a broken record, but once you start to see things in detail, they become more interesting and closer to you. And I like the fact that I included I made everybody include the cost of the trip, because that's something that sometimes prevents you from signing on to something, because you don't know how much that's going to be. You don't know if you need to sign up for this or if you don't have enough money. But if she says, okay, if you have the flights, then you're going to be spending $2,500. Okay, maybe I can do it, you would say, because you know how much it costs. So yeah, great job again from Alba. Great job. And let's watch our last vignette for the night.
It's the girl of the likes.
The girl, yeah. La chica los likes. So the question is, where is she going to take us?
Hello guys, hello teacher Fabian. I know that all countries have wonderful things to discover. Colombia is not far behind. So the place I will visit is Caño Cristales, located in the department of Meta. I have chosen this destination because I want to connect with that space that only offers nature and tranquility. And to get to this wonderful place, I'll take a plane that will take me to Villavicencio. There I will stay at the house of my cousins who live in Villavo. So I save a little money. Um, well, this is how my dream trip would begin. Okay, day one. In my cousin David's car, we will travel to the Serranía de la Macarena National Park, where Caño Cristales is located. This first day, we will explore the river and its many colorful algae, which make this place so incredible. We will have lunch at a nearby restaurant. I believe we will have mamona meat, which is one of the typical dishes of the region. Day two, we will venture on an ecological hike, which will take us to enjoy the hot springs of La Vereda Monserrate. Mm, I find that the hot springs have a special property of purifying the energies. So I want to renew myself by honoring Mother Nature. In these two places, it is not allowed to bring food packed in plastic, which I think is great. So we would bring fruit and water to eat during the course of the day. And in the day 3, I will reserve this day to share with my relatives in Yao. Making a general budget, I think I would spend 1,200,000 pesos, and I would be able to enjoy this adventure fully and without needs. I believe that being able to learn more about my country, my culture, and all the landscapes they offers me make me value and love my roots even more.
All right. And that is why she is la chica de los likes. Okay. Very astute. What she proposes, and what I like is, and what I call astute, is that she gives a purpose to each place that she's going to visit. She gives it a specific purpose, and I like that. I think it gives more profundity, and it serves as a way for you to connect without you being there. And it also gives you the capacity, or inspires in you that capacity to dream your own ideas about why you want to go to that place. She says, I want to go to this place because it helps, I believe it helps me purify. And then you get your ideas like, oh, okay, I could go for that, or just something alternative based off that observation, which is what I call astute, because it attaches a purpose to each place that she stops at during her trip. And that was amazing. And like I said before, I can, like the first vignette that I listened to was Luis. And then I was like, oh, now I want to go. Now I know where I want to go. And then there comes the next person, Isan, and I'm like, now I'm torn between. And the more I listen to each one of you guys, I'm like, okay, number one, I need all the time in the world, and I need tons of money. And yep, maybe one day. It's a rich man's world. If you have money and you have time, why not? I mean, like, look at this, so many different places. And think about each one of those itineraries and destinations: Juanpas, Eddie's, Diana's, Pau's, Johnny's, etc. And each one has its own unique, magical something in it.
I miss the vignette, the new guy, Fab. You can explain the methodology. I don't remember the name.
Oh, Diego.
He is from Cali. Yes.
Yeah. Diego.
I think Diego.
Oh,
I don't see the vignette. I don't see.
Okay, let's
I
hope
didn't see. I didn't see.
Next, and hopefully we can reach out to him and see what happened. Okay. All right, very nice. Once again, you hit it the way I like it. Out of the ballpark, completely out, a home run. So fantastic, inspirational, aspirational, very well researched, and just this close for me to go to one of those places. I need to take vacation, and all of them sound spectacular. So let's hope I get rich, right? Or that Juan Carlos travels to New Zealand and he tells me what to play in la Lotería del Pescado.
Fish lottery.
Que cuánta gente se ganó con un pescado que tenía un número. Yeah. Anyway. So there you go. Hey guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. All of you, just wonderful, lovely people with great dreams and ambitions that are so intoxicatingly contagious. Se lo contagian a uno con todas esas ganas. And to the ones that are in fact traveling, best of luck, and send the pictures, please. Okay, send the pictures, and
Yes.
no problem. I take all the pictures. Okay.
Sure.
If Juan Carlos wants
Okay.
to see bikini pictures, no problem, Juan Carlos. Send them too. Juanca in bikini. Can you imagine Juanca in a bikini? Yeah, I do. Why? You're sick, teacher. Extraterrestrial thinking. All right, guys. Thank you very much. It was fun. And what's that? I know. So thank you very much again, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
What's that?
Tomorrow we'll have a reading.
Yes, tomorrow we have reading. Let me see if I can surprise you. We'll see. I think that we're reaching the point of, all right, enough Wimpy Kid. My feeling, but let's see what we can do tomorrow to see if we can probably bump it up to the next level.
I have to say that I have no problem if you can change the book.
Forever.
No problem for me.
He mentioned that tomorrow is make a pool because we need.
And then Wimpy Kid again.
Wimpy Kid again. No.
And then listen.
And not only.
Give me your suggestions, okay? You can always give suggestions, and Juanca, you can do another poll.
Another poll.
Don't worry, keep trying. Ana, Luis, Juanca,
so
and
much.
Eddie, it's a privilege and a
Thank
pleasure.
you, Fab, for your
and to share
time, my
with
friend.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, guys.
And off.
Bye. Have a good
And
night.
off.